Baril na naman, mga parikoy. Walang iya itong kaadikan na ito. Sisilipin natin ang bantog na baril na ito na nanggaling sa bansa ng mga pabo. Turkey. So hey everyone, here I go again with another gun video. May bago na naman tayong baril. Masasabi ba nating unboxing ito? Hindi naman, kasi I have already unboxed this when I got it to check on the item. So obviously this is about the Canik SFX Rival, as stated there in the title. Let's go with the Tagalog, kasi targetin natin itong mga kapwa nating Pinoy na mga utak pulbura na probably for now contemplating on buying this pistol. If you want a proper review, you can go check out YouTube and look for videos about this gun wherein every detail is extensively discussed. Itong sa atin naman ay parang first impression lang, hindi naman tayo expert. Sort of unboxing, seeing what's inside of this box here. So when you buy this gun, ganito ang maging itsura niya. It's a white box. And let's open it. Oh, hindi, baliktad pala. So basically ganun ang maging itsura ng box natin. On this side, makikita natin yung mga tools, cleaning kit. Ito, may maliit na baril, oh. Parang hex din ito na tool, eh. Meron siyang extra back straps, dalawa for your size preference, lock straps, plates for mounting your optics. I'm not really interested in these ones because I don't plan on putting optics on my gun. Mayroon siyang extra magazine dito with quick loader. Ang isang magazine ay nakasaksak na. May dalawang base plates, but itong base plate na ito ay ito yung originally nakalagay sa magazines. I have already replaced this one because I like this better. Plastic ito naman ay aluminum. At saka ito ay magandang pwesto kasi nakausli na. Whereas if this one ang ilalagay mo ay tago siya sa magwell. So discuss natin yan. I bought this gun from, tanggalin natin, Truweight Incorporated. Mahirap hanapin itong baril na ito. Not many gun distributors carry this brand. So I had to source out, hanap-hanap until I found it in Truweight. I bought it for 95,000 pesos. Excluding registration and the shipping, kasi binili ko ito sa Manila and I'm here in Davao. They had to send it via airline cargo, so binayaran ko pa ng 3,000. It comes with a Kydex ba ito, or a molded plastic holster. It's a good touch because brands like this Canik, mahirap ang accessories. Hindi tayo basta-basta makahanap ng mag-fit sa kanya, especially napaka-weird, nakakaiba ang forma nito, so mahihirapan ka maghanap ng accessories, especially holster. So it's a good touch that they have included this one. So let's get rid of this and we go to the gun. Let's remove the magazine and make sure that this gun is safe. No chamber load, no magazine inserted. It's a safe weapon. There you go. Adjust natin ng konti para pogi. Damn. There you go. Ayan. Look at this beauty. Diba ang tikas, ang angas? Naiiba. It has a modern, sophisticated look on it. By the way, itong SFX Rival, itong sa atin ay gray version with the gold accents. Ang body niya ay gray at mga small parts, and the magwell including the base plates are this flat gold colored naka-Cerakote, I believe. Now, it comes in the all black, the dark side, and the SFXS. Yun sana ang gusto ko, kaso lang hindi siya available. I cannot wait anymore. Yun ay chrome and then steel yung frame niya. That's what I really wanted to have, but wala siyang stock for now. And I had to settle for this one, which is also cheaper. Mas mura siya kaysa dun sa all steel frame. Okay, this gun, the Canik, is really something that I have ignored for quite some time because I had an experience kasi with the Canik gun, yung issue sa PNP, nag-jam when I used it. So, sabi ko ayaw ko sa Canik dahil nagja-jam. I used a hollow point on that gun and hindi nag-feed. And then I have stumbled upon videos, gun reviews, mentioning about their rave about the Canik Rival. Napakaganda daw ng performance and it's really making a noise in the shooting world. So and so. So me naman, ako naman ay dating active sa shooting competition. I stopped competing already, but hindi nawala yung love natin sa guns and pagkukolekta. So mine is just pure collection and some sessions at the range, and from time to time pumuputok tayo ng pakonti-konti. So yun, it bugged me na wala akong Canik Rival. According sa reviews, this costs like $800 lang sa Amerika, but then this is the Philippines, and so unfortunately we had to pay double or more than double the price. So yun, 95,000 ang bili ko nito. Now, first things first, when you get the gun, it comes with 2 magazines, and this was really designed for competition. Why are you getting only 2 magazines? So, kung magko-compete ka kasi, you will need a minimum of 3 or you should have 4 maybe. So, mangyayari niyan, bibili ka na naman ng extra magazine. I inquired from Truweight and they priced, the price is 4,800 each. Okay, medyo mahal siya. And the thing is, hindi na ganito yung magazine plate niya. Yung itim ata yun. So, hindi na siya, it doesn't go with the theme anymore. Especially kung kukuha ko ng isa lang, iba na itsura nun. So, that's very unfortunate. That's my first complaint about it. And I think the complaint stops right there because this gun is purely awesome. Okay, this is a full-size pistol, 9mm, striker fired. Okay, polymer frame na kulay gray. It's a glossy gray, terno sa slide natin, and with the gold accents. The slide, let's talk about the slide. Marami siyang mga cuts, no? So ang mangyayari niyan, meron pa ditong grind na it tapers down towards the bore. So, pag kumasa ka, kahit saan, dito, or it's sa rear serrations, pwede sa gitna. This will give you good traction for whatever your racking preference. The lower receiver or the frame is polymer. Like I said, it's got this Picatinny rail for your lights and whatever accessory you like to put. Ambidextrous yung slide stop niya. The magazine release is reversible, they say, so it's a plus for lefties. But the best feature that they are raving about is this trigger. Trigger niya ay flat, but meron siyang trigger safety na flat and kulay ginto rin. Pati pala itong part ng barrel ay may serrations pang klasya. So, let's check check the barrel. The barrel is fluted. Nice touch on that one. The recoil guide is steel. Magwell, I believe this is aluminum. What else? The sights. Sights are adjustable with the windage and the elevation. Nice one. So adjustable siya. And the front sight has a thin red fiber optic. May cutout din dito sa taas. Kita ang barrel. What else? Ang mga physical natin nakikita. Yun lang, wala na. May mga grooves dito for the hand. I believe this is the takedown lever. Huwag na muna natin baklasin. Now let us check the trigger action. Kasi itong pinagmamayabang ng Canik. Okay, very short slack here. And then here's the wall. Uy! Halos walang creep. Okay, here's the short slack and then damn. Ang sarap na trigger nito. How about the reset? Very short reset there. Wow. Tingin ko napakasarap iputok nito. So, ano pang inaantay natin? Let's go to the range, mga kaibigan. So, we are here at the firing range. Susubukan natin ang ating Canik SFX rival. These are my first shots using Armscore factory loads, ang break-in, and I'm shooting mounted to ascertain really the accuracy of the gun. Medyo bilisan lang natin ang video at para hindi masyadong tumagal. Because I really took time aiming and squeezing it properly para makita talaga kung gaano siya accurate. And look at the groupings, man. What the... It's really a fun gun to shoot. Napaka-sarap kalabitin because of the crisp trigger action, short reset, and sight acquisition is very easy. Look at those plates. 15 meters, napakaliit na mga plates na yan, and walang ka-problema. Magastos ito sa bala. Double taps are no problem, and shooting it fast because of the, again, the short reset. So, easy peasy. I would really go and say na sa lahat ng mga baril na nabili ko, dito talaga ako nag-enjoy sa first shots ko. Dami ko naubos na bala nito. Woo! So ayun mga kaibigan, matapos ang isang mausok na hapon, I can say that I am so in love with this gun. It's so fun to shoot. Napakasarap niyang iputok. Sight picture is excellent. The trigger pull is magnificent. Kung ano-ano na lang mga praise ibibigay natin dito. Overall, it's a really fun gun to shoot. I think this will do very good in a competition. Parang meron na akong alternative sa shadow ko. And for home defense, this is also very good. You can carry this because this is not a very heavy gun. Since polymer naman ang lower niya, magkasing timbang lang ata ito sila ng Glock. Magaan ng konti ang Glock. Hindi pala tayo nakapag-size comparison, ano? Pasensya na, wasak-wasak itong video natin. Mahaba siya. That's for quick size comparison, mga kaibigan. Mahaba siya kumpara sa Glock 17, which is a full-size pistol. So, magkasing haba pala ito sila ng Glock 34. more or less around the same length. So now, what's the verdict on this gun? Is this a well, I recommend this gun, of course, if you are looking for a high quality pistol, almost perfectly done. So the only complaint that I will have for this gun is the 2 magazines only. Dapat sana at least 3, no? So dadagdag gastos pa ako nito pag bumili ako ng extra magazines. How come he only gave 2? Anyways, I think yun lang. Thank you for watching, guys. Stay safe, everyone. When you shoot safe. Stay sharp.